Welcome back to HDTechLogic. In today's video, we're going to be finding out about a scam that's currently going around YouTube, tricking YouTubers into deleting their channels. Some of these channels exceed subscriber counts of 1 million. Today we're going to be finding out why they've done it, how they've done it, and what's tricked them into doing it. Let's find out in this video. So the way that these YouTubers have been scammed is by thinking that it's an email from Google. So let's give you some context. Google is the owner company of YouTube. They are the parent company. And all legitimate emails from YouTube and Google come from @youtube.com or @google.com. No one in the public can use an @youtube.com or @google.com email address. Let's say you've got a Google account, that's @gmail.com, not @google.com. You can generally trust an @google.com or @youtube.com email, but in this instance, the scammers have managed to find a bypass, if you wish, an exploit in the system. Now, this isn't full-blown hacking, no, they haven't been doing some code behind the scenes, they've just found a very simple way to get access to this email address. So you may be wondering, what's the email address? Well, it's chat-no-reply@google.com. So you may be wondering how they've got access to this email address. Well, they've actually used a platform called Google Chat, yet another one by Google, big surprise there, that is meant to be the replacement of Hangouts. Now, Google Chat has a feature so that if you send a message to someone else, in this instance it's the scammer to the YouTuber, and the YouTuber/recipient doesn't immediately view it or have Google Chat open, they will receive an email saying this person messaged you while you were away, and it would contain the contents of the message, and then it said open in Google Chat. Now they figured out, this being the scammers, that they can just email the YouTuber via Google Chat and make it sound legitimate. And Google Chat sounds like a very legitimate YouTube or Google live chat service as well for support. So that's how they've mainly been tricked into thinking that it's an @google.com email. So this is their way of making YouTubers think this is an official @google.com email. So now that we know how the initial scammers work, let's look at the contents of the email, and as you can see, the name of the sender is YouTube support via Google Chat with the email address chat-no-reply@google.com. That's the one that we talked about earlier. And the subject of the email is YouTube support messaged you on Google Chat while you were away. As you can see in the email itself, it also says that, with Google Chat highlighted green. Now, as you can see, the name of the person, YouTube support, is there in bold, and then the contents of the message are in the email as it reads. Hi, please note that we have noticed that you have a duplicate AdSense account, and as a result we will permanently suspend your YouTube account. Please reply to us by clicking on try chat to contact us if you believe it was the result of unintended behaviour. We are waiting for your reply. Now, that looks pretty legitimate, but at the same time you can see there's some grammatical errors, putting new lines where it's not necessary, but the reason that they have been concerned and continue to think that this is actually YouTube is by the fact that AdSense, you can see it there, AdSense, as you can see it zoomed in now. AdSense is what allows the YouTuber to make money from their videos via showing ads at the start and natively in the middle of the video as well. Now, what this means is that, let's say in real terms their AdSense account was to get suspended, then they're not going to be earning any more money from their channel. So that's why they must have been so concerned over this situation. So now let's talk about exactly what happened next. So I am going to make it clear now, I am using the chat content from another YouTuber called Jim Browning. Jim's an amazing YouTuber, go subscribe to him, he makes great scam baiting videos. Now, just to notice, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976 allows us to make fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education and research. Fair uses are used permitted by copyright statute that may otherwise be infringing. I am deeming this video as educational to educate the YouTube community of this scam. This is the moment before Jim's channel got deleted, and this is exactly what the scammer instructed him to do. This is not what he and pretty much everyone else thought. By the scammer making him name the new brand account the same as his old account, it gets very mixed up. Because if it was going to say Jim Browning old, is going to move to Jim Browning New, maybe he would have seen this coming. But instead it was Jim Browning is moving to Jim Browning. Then it's a bit less apparent. Let's look at this for a moment. What account is he doing this with? Is he doing it with his current channel or his new brand account? His new brand account. He's moving the current brand account to this channel. That's how the scam works. You had to check the box that you understand and wish to proceed. Click delete channel. That one's deleted, and in that channel's place is that one. Now we all thought that that one will move to that one, but no, that one will move to this one. That's how the scam works. That's how the scam actually works. You saw this button says replace. It doesn't say move, it says replace. With this one, you would go into this account, click replace, and if you want to replace this one with that one, you do that. If you'd want to move this one to that one, you'd be logged in with this one, and then this account would appear here. You click replace, and you move this one to that one. But no, in this instance, this one will be moved to this one. So when that delete channel button is pressed, the whole channel is deleted, and in its place is moved this one. The channel, so this channel, after move, as YouTube says, will look like this. So after he clicks the move channel button, this is his new channel. And then the way that the scammers have made this a scam is... So you guessed it, yep. The scammer asks for money. It's as simple as that. The scammer asks for $100 via Google Chat. Big surprise there. That's what every scammer wants at the end of the day. And luckily, Jim managed to up the flattery scale a bit and managed to make the scammer do it for free. And the instructions that the scammer would have given you if you paid the $100, guess what? They would say, go to the YouTube support team. Yes, well done scammers, you did a great job there. Definitely didn't see that coming. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you did find it useful, do consider subscribing, liking the video, commenting, etc. If you've got any advice for other people as well, leave them in the comments below. Just a general word of warning to all YouTubers. Don't fall for any scams because they will be lethal. And for smaller channels, you definitely don't want to fall into this trap because YouTube will take less backups of your channel. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.